clarification on the rule. Great to have all of you with us tonight. What a doubleheader it is as Paul George gets the feed and opens up the scoring. Endurance tonight. We'll watch his fitness, see about the minutes. Stephanie told you there will be a minutes restriction as that was denied by Oubre. Lowry in transition, looking for the trailer. Oubre obliges and misses a three. George with an offensive rebound, and Paul George hits the mid-range. He's an NBA head coach, his second year in Philadelphia.
Embiid asked for a sub right there. He's tired.
And denied by George. He gets the block. It's the Olympics. It's a gold medal game. Turnover, Knicks. Here comes Paul George, and that's a foul. And
you can do all that work, treadmill, elliptical, on the bike, work out on your own. And it's going to take him games before he's really in playing shape.
Ideally, Nick Nurse would have rather...
Well, Paul George went for the steal. He took the gamble at left. Philly at a disadvantage. He gave up the line.
George with a three-pointer.
Can they stay healthy? They're great players. They're both great two-way players. Two of the best at their positions. It's just, can they stay healthy?
Brunson on the attack, misses the layup. Sixers coming in 2-7. Both of their wins are overtime wins, including an OT win over Charlotte on this floor Sunday. They average 114 points a game, so they're middle of the pack there, but their offensive rating at 119 per 100. Will stand set number 2. Jalen Brunson. That was his second three-point try. And Paul George is cooking right now. He's got 11. Bridges a little shaky with the basketball right here. Drummond on him. Brunson swings it. Here's Hart now. Passes up a three, and George fouls him.
He's prepared for that to finish with the bump. But he also talked about his psychologist telling him to feel the dance and quiet his mind. And I think that's so interesting that he is seeking.
Knicks were taken out in 7 games by the Indiana Pacers in round 2. Disappointing into their season. George thought he had some contact, but he takes it off the glass. A winning player for them, coming off a 5-year extension, a $212 million contract. George takes him on. That might have been blocked by Towns. For that day, trying to get these pieces together, and then you can start to develop a rhythm around these guys, which is Brunson has missed all of his three-pointers in this game. He's made only one. Here's George, and Paul George, his third made three. And now it's 6 to shoot. Brunson on the drive. What a pass. McBride, three-pointer contested. No, another offensive board. And George able to run it down. Reddy is back there, and as soon as she knows something, she'll pass it along. Late clock here, Knicks ball, 3 to shoot. McBride coming in for Hart, misses the three-pointer. For the Sixers in the first half, 13 came in the second quarter, and they made all 13. They have not missed a free throw tonight, the Sixers. Or Embiid, he has not made a field goal yet in his first game back, missing the first 9 games. George guarding Towns, and George comes away with a loose ball. George in the corner. Cleared away by Anunoby. Matches their largest lead of the game. George over Anunoby, got it. Boy, he has been hot from three-point range. And now the Sixers with a chance as we approach the 4-minute mark. George going right at Anunoby, missed it. And Paul George pushes it. George guarded by Anunoby. George fires up a long one and missed it. Basket, their first basket of the fourth quarter, after the Knicks put a 13-0 run on them. Going back to the third. Now Brunson missed it. Anunoby pokes it away, secured by George.
Against a much bigger Karl Anthony Towns.
Sixers trying to get on one right now. Paul George misses a three. That challenge by Tom Thibodeau was a 5-point game with an offensive foul on the floor to Karl Anthony Towns. McCain gets free, and he hits. Brunson with a flyby. George guarded by Anunoby. George gets some space. Anunoby closed it quick. Might have got a hand on it. At least a fingertip.
Yeah.
representing the two conferences this week. George just hounded by Anunoby. There's a screen by Drummond. George misses badly. And Lowry is fouled. Towns with his 6th assist. Here's George for 3.
It's really a question of whether or not they can get all these guys healthy.
Towns, 3-point try, no good. The Sixers, the Bucks.
I honestly think we know Boston's going to be great. I think New York is better. I think Philly is better. I think Cleveland is better. It's going to take New York, Philly, some of those teams some time. Well, it helps when you're playing every minute of every game.
What a workhorse he was. Incredible stamina. As Paul George hits another 3-pointer. That's his 7th of the game. Just 2 wins this year. They have both come in overtime, including an overtime win over Charlotte Sunday. They let a lead get away Sunday as Caleb Martin scores.